Good morning. What do you gotta say, Beaver? Well, he likes the attention. So, I'm gonna start off on some sickles. Gotta put this monitor. It's pretty dirty from sitting there, but gotta put that in the tractor. Get that hooked up to the cart so they can work on it. I'll probably start off on some of them sickles first, but 6:30. Let's get started. Well, we're tearing stuff up at the moment. Gotta find my new charge battery. I got one sickle done. I got one to do. It's a little dirty from all the sickles, but we'll get it. Dad just got the grain cart hooked up, and I think he's gonna go get the other combine and head her up here. Get these sickles done, get them put in, and I think the crew's gonna roll out pretty quick. So we'll see you guys probably in the field.
A lot has happened since last time I had a camera. We are cutting wheat at the moment. We was cutting hay yesterday, now we're cutting wheat today. It's not terrible. I don't really know, cutting the monitor ain't calibrated, so I don't know if it's right or not. And we gotta do everything manually, so we're basically controlling our header with the ground tour. This little fancy button right here. And it's, yeah, it's a task. Got Jake over there. Yep. He's about full. He's a flashing. But we've done a little bit of hay. We haven't got a lot of hay put up yet. We've been getting a lot of rain. Well, not really a lot, but every time we want to mow, it seems like they got rain in the forecast. So we mowed a little bit yesterday. We broke down for about like 4 hours. I worked on a mower because, well, I had a water hose and it wrapped in the mower, and then I went farther out, wrapped it again. Farther out actually. So I don't know what happened there, but we got it knocked out yesterday. He's gonna bail it tomorrow. We don't think they got a chance of rain tomorrow or Thursday. So I think we got about 50 acres here where we're at, and then we got another piece down the road. I'm not sure what we got down there. So we'll hit that probably tomorrow. I don't think we'll get there tonight. Jake just got back running. His fingers broke out of his drum, so they had to take it home and weld it up, fix it up. So we're getting there. We got a lot of hay to do. We haven't really hit that full force yet, but we're working on it. Work in progress. I mean, we didn't even have these headers done until this morning, so we kind of just threw everything together and started cutting wheat. So last minute deal, you know how it goes. But we're about full too. She's piling. On the cattle side of things, though, we've had pink eye outbreaks on about every herd except for I think 2. So we're I think we got that now under control after we got a couple bad eyes for sure that they're probably ain't gonna heal up, but we actually had to get one herd in the chute and start working them because they were so bad. So we've had quite a few calves. I don't think we've had too many. I think we've had about 15 big ones. So we're getting closer. I don't even know what the number is. It was like 70 left, but it's gotta be. Yeah, we've had more than that because I don't think there's that many. Well, we're cooking. You don't know if I'd want to cut wheat every day, that's for sure. Fastest I've went today is about 3 mile an hour. That's well, that's good. Well, any faster than that. I just want to try and shut it down. So, but anyway, we'll keep you updated on as we hopefully get this farm done tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, we finally got out here. It's 10:26. I'm unloading. First hopper, and we got Mr. Matty B joining us today. He's down there. We'll see what we can get done today. We got to put new sickles on his, rechange all of them, adjusted the header for wheat, changed settings, put a grate in the combine for wheat, took the shims out for wheat. We've been busy. We'll get it though. Sample's a little dirty. I've never cut wheat, so I'll have to fine tune that a little bit. But
your header page, hit your combine header thing on the
we'll see.
I always knew you were a pickup man.
Set my truck on fire and roll it down like.
Well, first load, it did not take long. Oh, I'm spilling it off the side. That's nice. Yeah, we'll call that a first year mistake. Yeah. We gotta go unload this though, so I'll catch you guys after. Well, the hex head came off, so we're taking the old bean head home. We'll be back soon, hopefully. Well, we're back. I'm waiting on my header. It should be appearing over that hill anytime. Well, we rounded the head shaft off in the cam inside the middle drum, so we just went ahead and welded it because we only have a couple days before the rain and whatnot, and we have to get it done. So we'll get this hooked up, and we'll catch you guys if we get back in the field. We gotta go see it first, hopefully. Eastville. But we're getting closer to being done. I think we got like 3 acres left. We got rain to the north of us. They are calling for rain, I think, tonight. We got some rain coming from the south, so it looks like it's going northeast, so the storm from the south could possibly hit us. The north storm is it's going north, so we don't got to worry about that one. We're getting closer. A lot of breakdowns, but we're basically figuring it out for what we need to do for bean season, bean harvest. So just kind of breaking everything in, and then we're gonna wait until August, probably September, to figure out what we need to do to it again. So we'll see. I don't know. We're moving. We're gonna try and turn around. A little little CRP over there. We don't farm that. There's old Jake, and he is full.
So I'm leaking out of the back left.
Oh, we're going at the moment anyways.
And old Mr. Matty B over there. We just got to get to that tree line over there. That'll be the end of this field. And we got about 100 acres to go. You say something to me? Yep. We're getting something done slowly. Slowly but surely. I do mean slow. But it's okay because we're getting her done, so that's all that matters. And we're in AC. I mean, it's hard to complain when you're in the air conditioning. So I don't think we're gonna move down the road tonight. The next field's just down the road. But we might get it open if I can get somebody talked into moving a header for me. We'll see. It's been a long day for everybody. But we're getting there slowly. Got Jeffrey in the cart. Steve took off from hauling, and then Matt's behind me, I think. So we're getting there. I'll try to get some drone footage tomorrow on the next field. There's some straight rows in there. It's kind of wonky. I should be able to get something at least, I'd hope. Wheat isn't doing too bad. Obviously, I think we'd all like to see better, but beggars can't be choosers at the end of the day. I guess you got to be happy with what you get, right? So we're running our headers in manual mode. That way we can, we don't want to go all the way down to the ground. Just want to get the heads off, and that's all. And that's all we're doing. But, yeah. I don't know. First wheat experience. I can say I like cutting the wheat. I don't like breakdowns. No one does, but it is part of farming. That's the kind of the job you sign up for. You're going to have breakdowns. Deere has a very flawed design on this speedhead. I know. It's they have a lot of flaws in their equipment lately. What they really get you with is when you buy a new piece of equipment. Say we bought these headers, I think, 2 years ago, and we're starting to have a problem with them now. But the problem of that is the warranty. Deere provides a year warranty on new equipment. Well, our warranty's already up, and now we're having all these problems. And technically, we had started having all these problems right at the end of last harvest, mid to last harvest. So it was just over a year, and they wouldn't cover anything. Which I understand, policy's policy. But with as many problems as everyone seems to have with equipment these days, it makes a person wonder, why don't they extend the warranty to make everyone a little bit happier? I don't have the answer for you. But I do have a pretty John Deere combine in the horizon. There we go. Yeah, Jeffrey's pretty too. He's got the old 410 hooked up to the grain cart, but we got the two 780s, 40-foot headers here. And we're getting it. We're giving her as much as we can. The combine doesn't like going over 2.5, which is fine.
doing what we can here. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll update you guys here in a few. Who's gonna win the race here, huh? It might be him. So the wheat is getting tough. We're just trying to get the grain cart full before we go home here. And this bottom's at least tough. I might be able to go back up on top of the hills to get him loaded, but combine is not liking it. So I don't know. Feels pretty weird being in a combine in the summertime, but what are you gonna do about it, huh? I kind of like it, to be honest. It gives you a little bit of refresher what you're about to live in for 3 months.
Moisture tester.
My moisture tester does work, Matt, and the wheat's a little wet down here. Just keep cutting. That's what we're supposed to do. We're taking it to a grain bin, so we'll be able to dry it out. It'll be okay. Well, he's gonna beat me. Yes, it is. He's trying. Jeffrey's just in the mirror back there chilling.
Grass under there, though.
Yes, there is a lot of grass under there.
Alright, we're calling it a night. We're calling it a night. So, like the content, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.